Hello. Today I'm going to continue a little bit the sound but not so much code, maybe more designing the sounds that I actually need for this spaceship. So okay, I guess it's working. Oh, let me test the chat because hello. Yes, it's working. Nice. So let's recap a little bit. Let's play a little bit. I will redesign the entire code for the loop. Maybe this music is too loud. Can I go down here? Yes, I can. Okay. So let's play a little bit. I will change the music. I don't like this music. I prefer the music for that I had in the first game I did in Unity. This one is too much speed, so let's get the new music. Let me do it in another screen. So documents, Unity games, free return trajectory, and then I have the assets folder and the sounds. This one is not so strange. Let me try. I kind of like this approach, more hairy, more spacey and less rhythm. Maybe not. I don't know. This sounds like tension music, and I'm not sure. Let's listen to the other one I have here. This also has a lot of rhythm. It could work, I guess, because the rhythm is not a drum machine. So let's play a little bit with this music. I will try a different level. Yeah. Also, a lot of tension in this music. But it sounds okay for this kind of mission, where a simple mistake can doom your mission. This music sounds more like space exploration, the beginning of space exploration in the 70s and the 80s or whatever. So it kind of sounds okay for this kind of tension. Can I do it? No, yeah. Go forward. Okay. I guess I don't have fuel to reach the end of the level. If I go slowly... maybe I will do it. 2.2 of fuel is... I guess it will be not enough. Or maybe... 1.7. Come on. Yeah. Done. So, I guess this music also works. Let's listen to the other one. Just playing, I guess. No, I will make sounds. The engines are already done, at least a test system, but now I will do other sounds, like the sounds inside the spaceship, communications between control and the spaceship or whatever. And I guess I will use this one, music based. I also like this, but this is... it's like the menu music. Shit? I don't understand what you are trying to say. Using shit sounds? No. These musics I did in live. I have the projects here if you want to look at them. This is no AI. I like this one for the... I did this... this is from 2022, so I'm kind of listening again to the music, so I remember. Yeah, base 4 is the music for... I will open the project because you are annoying. Where is the originals? Sound cutting project? Maybe this one, I don't know. Don't remember where the project is. Let's open this and see what it is. No, this is not that. This is another thing. Let me just check if this is working with the correct audio or whatever. Yeah, it should be. I don't know if this is too loud, so let's lower the volume a little bit. Oh yeah, this is impact sounds. We will need those eventually. Where is the music? Oh, it's in another project. Base, so base 4 is this one. Click, open. Come on. This is not allowing me to open. No, yes, it is. So this file is from 2002, as you can see. And this was the first attempt to make something when I did the first version in Unity. I don't remember what I have here. This one is not playing. Broken piano. Maybe the instrument does not exist. Let me put here, because this was made in Live 10, I guess, and then I reformat my computer, so maybe I don't have the same instruments. But let's substitute this piano with another piano and it should be okay. Piano keys, upright piano. Yeah, not the same piano. This needs sustain. I have sustain here. Yep. This one should be playing because I have this one installed. Orchestra, but this clip is empty. Yes, this one is what? I don't have these instruments anymore. So I need to rely on the renders I have. Anyway, I will make new musics anyway, so whatever. But today I don't want to deal with music. I want to make sounds. Save changes, no. Today I will make the communication sounds. So like someone speaking in the radio or whatever. And sounds for the spaceship. Today I was recording some sounds. And I have here the files. Let me look at the files. Sounds. Wrong folder. Not Unity games. Godot games. Free return trajectory. Original assets. Sounds. I need to rename these files first. Rename. Okay, so these are the sounds I have. I will just bring them here. Let's save this project, save live set into I'm not showing the folder because I have here projects that I don't want to share the names. Sounds goes here. Ship sounds save. So now I can bring this inside live. And this is like sounds for sounds for I don't know. I actually don't know how I'm going to solve the sounds of the spaceship. what I know is that I have some, for example, when the ship docks into the other ship, I want some kind of clicking sound and door closing sound, you know, those mechanical metal parts getting together or whatever. So I went to my garage and I record a lot of doors opening and closing, and maybe I have here something that I can actually construct into a new sound. So this cannot be warp. And let's listen what I have here. This first sound will be for the internals of the spaceship. So this is just some humming sound. This is actually the inside of my fridge. So yeah, this can be used in that way. Let's lower the volume a little bit because now we are going to the impacts. So here I have what? So this could be super interesting. For example, when the spaceship undocks or something like that. Let me put a little bit louder. How low? Too low? Hello, hello, hello. It's the same volume as my voice at this point. People talking. You know, the sound of the spaceship getting together. Should be interesting. This is my elevator, so I kind of have some interesting texture, which is this when the elevator motor stops spinning so fast. It's so interesting, these textures. It's amazing. So we can actually have when the ship gets together, when they break apart. Later I will have another missions with that. I have that here for this harm over here. For now it's just a fixed thing, but I want it to move and to grab stuff, so the antenna could rotate also, and we can have those textures. Yes, we can have those textures. The gears spanning place. But I have more sounds when they actually go with slowly. But that's programming. I need to detect how fast as I'm going to change the sound according to that. But I want to, for example, when they go, what is? When they go slower, they kind of lock smoothly. But when they go faster, they kind of bang in each other, so. This one is opening the door, but I have here closing the door. This will be loud. Maybe. I can have this texture with this both together. So this is another clip. What do I have here? my car closing the door. In the background I have the automatic door opening. It's nothing, I guess. This is nothing. Doors, door opening, door close, door close, door opening. I also have the sound of my trunk opening. Sounds more like Terminator or whatever. It's not here. Oh, this one is... Oh, this is the wood, the engine wood closing. Has a different texture. I also like this one. So I guess I will start to separate those tracks. Let's go up. This will be very low in terms of volume. This is just like background sounds for the game. The music will play louder, and the thrusters will play louder. Okay, so let's go. This one is the... So I can use this one when the arm moves. You know, starts moving like this. It needs to be faster. And then it stops like this. Oh yeah, here it stopped completely. It needs to cut immediately there. Now let's try to make something with this. So I need this beginning. I need something in the middle. And I need this end. Or maybe I will ignore the middle right now, and let's just jump directly into the end. Let's remove these sounds from the other track. This needs to be faster. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. Or the animation follows the sound, because we can solve this two ways. Or we have the sound and we change the speeds of the sound to mimic the animation speed, or we kind of start to accelerate the animation slower because the sound is slower. You know? And then the stopping part is, let's pretend it stopped here. A little higher pitch first. Yeah, it goes higher, it goes even higher. But I want it to stop faster, so I will cut this part. Yep. Something like this. So this could work very well. Of course, the sound is super bright, and if we are in space and we are inside the spaceship, it will not be so clear. The sound should be muffled because the motors are outside of the ship and we are hearing the sound inside the ship. We are the astronaut. So the sound cannot be so clear. It needs to have some kind of effect, like a equalizer, and maybe it doesn't have the high frequencies. Something more like this. Of course, I need more volume. Let's put here a utility. And this final impact, maybe I can raise a little bit the bass. Around these frequencies here. Yeah, this could sound more like something attached physically to the spaceship, but is outside. That's the kind of sound I want to this game. The sounds belong to the spaceship, but we hear them from the perspective of the astronauts. So this could be one of the sounds. Let's continue to listen. The impact again, this is a very hard impact. Yeah, but we have the background sound of whatever was happening. Maybe not this one. I like these clicks. And this last one is the elevator again. I like this braking of the elevator that looks like the spaceship is bending or something. Is around here. When the door closes, has some kind of clicking also. This is super deep and super clear, so maybe I will use this as my bass sound. Another one. This actually sounds like the interstellar spaceship when they go around the black hole, trembling a lot. This is good. This is also very interesting. And this one. So maybe I can build something with this. So these are for the impact. Let's do the impact sound. Let's see if I put this together, how they sound. What? Oh, because here. No. What's happening? Why this is so loud? Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. This one has this gain. Let's remove the gain. This one also has the gain. This is a new feature on this, I guess. When I duplicate. I don't remember this being on Ableton 11. When you change the track and you do a duplication, yeah, it copied the processing. Okay. let's put this together and see how it sounds. Let me first work without equalization, and I add the equalization at the end. So I want this to finish right here. This is just a click, just a connection. I like this. But I guess if I extend this a lot, I will start to hear the motor of the elevator. Yeah, this sounds really cool. And what do I have here? Another texture. Let's see how it sounds now. This one, no EQ. No, this is connecting, not exploding. Like if I unsynchronize them a little bit, it gives more the idea of several latching points. I don't know. No, this is not a hard impact. This is a. I'm working with high volume for now, but eventually this will be lower. I'm just hearing well the textures I'm working with. The hard impact will be a different one. So I like this one. Let's keep it there. The hard impact needs to be something more aggressive. What is this? No, nothing. Nothing. So something more bright. So I can use this one. I kind of like this click over here. Let's find more. This sounds like a door, so. Oh yeah, it was the wood. This one is the door. Where is the... Not this one, not this one. Maybe we can use a little bit of... I don't remember where is the sound. Is this one? Yeah, this one. We also need to understand that eventually, if you go too fast, then the spaceship will break apart. That will be a different sound. I don't have sources for that right now. So I kind of need some 3 or 4 different impacts, so it doesn't loop always the same one, but also it only clicks once, so more. This clip has noise, I don't know why. Like this texture here. No. Yeah, this is a little bit more noisy. And of course this will play with the others. So this is one impact and this is the other impact. Let's just copy this here. And can I come on? I need to have tracks to copy. Doesn't make sense. Select, duplicate here. Yeah, this sounds more impact than the others. So one could sound like this. And the other just like this. Which one is the stronger one? I'm not sure, maybe this one. Maybe closer to each other. This goes here. I need that squeaking that it has, like if it stays for longer. Not this track. Maybe this one. No. Here I can already hear the motor of the elevator. Well, I can record it again without pressing the button to go up. So it's just the door closing. It's kind of a motorbike outside here. The humming, I already have the humming sound. If the spaceship, I wonder if the spaceship you hear a lot more noises than we hear on films. Well, real astronauts talk about that, and yes, you can hear a lot of more noises than the films. Films are kind of artificial, but the noise you hear is the air conditioning working, so it's kind of a boring sound. I don't want free sound, you know, free textures. I don't want just to put sounds just because it needs to sound like a spaceship. So it's kind of a difficult situation because I never been in a spaceship, so I actually don't know how it sounds in real life. But I believe that there's no computers beeping every time, or else the astronauts will go crazy. About the humming sound I have here, I have here humming sound. Look at this sound. Hear this. Sounds okay. It's like the background sound of the spaceship. So I have the humming sound, like a constant loop of machinery working. I eventually can add some kind of blips and blops randomly but not constantly. Yeah, I guess this will be something. I will export these sounds and let's try to synchronize them with the game and see what happens. So the humming sound, I want to be more deep, so less what? Less high frequencies. Equalization. So this is the humming frequency here. Maybe not the first one because it's too strong. Yeah, maybe around here. And I will cut high end. There is a frequency here that's annoying. Okay, sounds okay. So now let's change the pitch because I don't want this to sound like a fridge. Let's get the middle part. And I need to warp Complex Pro. Sounds much better now. More volume. So this should be enough. I will cut this in a interesting place, which is the beginning of a wave. So we don't have clicks. So this could be the background of the spaceship working. Let's export this one. File, export. I need to select. It's already selected. 10. Yes, it's already selected. This should be a render as loop. Maybe it doesn't need to be like this because it's fixed in the 0 position and doesn't have reverb. Convert to mono. Let's go 44 is enough. And wave 16 bits. Eventually I go to Reaper to. So this now goes to, where is, let me go here. Where is the game folder? Free return trajectory, project and sounds. This will be called ship humming. That's it. Let's see if we have the sound here. Why can't I hear it? Oh, because my computer volume is super low, sorry. I forget that live uses a different sound system. So yeah, we can have something of this eventually. I need to change the music. I need to go get the music again from the other game because I forgot to copy them. So Unity games, free return trajectory, assets, musics, wrong assets folder, musics. It's inside sounds. Okay, so base 2, base 3, base 4, and base, music base, copy. And let's paste inside musics. Go to game, free, whatever, musics, paste. And we should have here the musics, the new musics base. Or maybe I will use this for the menu. Oh, come on, click, enable loop, offset 0. I'm not sure if I need to change this, I guess not, and I don't remember exactly. Well, I can kind of try to figure it out, but not important. Re-import. I don't know why. When I double click this one, it opens here, but when I click on an MP3, it opens in a different window. I don't know. So this is loop, and this will be the main menu music that I don't remember where I put it. I have here the music manager. Okay, music manager. Let's open music manager. Don't remember where I put the music manager. It's here. Click. So music manager uses this menu music and level music. So menu music and music player. Okay, music player, menu music, and the menu music will be this one. The music base, I guess. Yeah, music base goes here. And the level music will be the base 4, I guess. Yeah, this is the one I used in the other game. So re-import as a loop. and goes here. So now we should have music. Let's play. Let's see if it's not too loud. No, it's not too loud. Let's go 0. Music goes a little bit more. Yeah, I kind of like this music here. Yeah, it gives a little bit of tension, but it's not overwhelming. So it kind of does not distract you. Yeah, I like it. Let's see with the first levels. Eventually I can have level specific music, but this kind of mood works well. So music is done. Let's at least we have something. So now let's put the sound of the spaceship in the spaceship. Where is the spaceship? It's here. So we have already all these things. Let's add here another player to play the sound, but that sound needs to be a loop also. Where is the sounds folder? Sounds, main engine. We need to re-import this again as a loop. To do that, right click, I guess. It's here, it's hidden. This is weird, very weird interface. Anyway, humming sound, loop mode, forward, I guess. The rest stays as it is, and re-import. Okay, let's go to the scene of the spaceship and let's add here the sound. Cannot do this way. It's to be. Come on. Audio stream player. Create. The sound goes there. And the output will be ship effects. So buzz, ship effects. Now we need to lower the volume. I don't know how much. So let's test -10 and see how it sounds. It's not playing. Come on. Needs to have the play, the autoplay. I don't like it. Anyway. Oh, it's stop. This sound will be just a background, so it's not to be heard. It's just to be there, filling the background. I'm not sure if it's playing. Let's mute the music, because the music goes over the thing. It's like if the player in the settings cuts the music, needs to have something more than silence, I guess. Yeah, it's there. Okay. But the other sounds I need to have is the connection. So let's connect. This will be trickier. I have here the hatch. The hatch is a scene. It's a very complex scene with a lot of setups to actually, we can say if we have manual work, if it's a male or a female, if it auto locks, if it's always auto locks. Well, it has two locks. The left lock and the right lock both need to be touching, or else it doesn't lock. So we cannot go like this, it needs to go from the front. It has the light that blinks. It has this raycast. I don't remember what the raycast does. Let me look at the scene. Where is the raycast? I don't remember why I'm using the raycast. No, not important right now. Probably is to detect if I'm untouching and to auto disable the auto lock or something like that, because the auto lock system was kind of tricky to program. Anyway, the thing is, when the thing latches, let me see the script of the latch. I have so as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to detect if it's above the speed or not, if it has connected in both detection zones, if it's in manual control or auto control, if it's a male or female, it will work differently. Lock at, so somewhere here is the trigger to connect, and we will find that. Leave left, touch right, leave, touch left, leave left, touch right, leave right. Okay, so unlock at, lock at. This is the function that get those things together. So if hatch is not locked and the left connection and the right connection and other body left and other body equals to other body right, so we are touching the correct connectors, the correct positions, and both are okay, it will disable the auto lock, it will lock. So hatch locked true means that something will happen somewhere else. Yeah, so this is actually the thing. Sets the light to green, sets the state light to green on the other object, so both lights get green, I guess. It finds the joint, the node, the physical simulation from this object and the other object, so the spaceship and the space station, sets everything to green and connect them. So they, in Godot, physically they are only one object. It's not one, but they work as one. So one goes, the other follows automatically with this thing over here. So this is the process for lock. Now here in the music and the background, doesn't the thruster should be muffled also? Yes. One thing at a time. For now I just want to have all sounds there, so I can play a little bit and kind of hearing everything together and make the thing sounds okay. I'm not sure if I can have equalizers inside Godot. If I can, I will just change the equalization inside Godot instead of doing it in live, because every time I change something in live I have to render the files. So if I can, if I have, I'm not sure if I can have an effect here that is, oh yes I have. So why not? Why not just export the sounds as they are, and I just do the effects here. I have here some effects that are interesting. I have a delay. This is interesting because I'm thinking about using a delay for another thing. So maybe I don't export with delay and I adjust the delay here. We will see. Can I delete the effect? Yes, super simple. I really like Godot. It's kind of extremely easy to use compared to others. The sound system of Unity is a little bit more confusing. Anyway, where I was inside this script. So this is where locking happens. So here I need to play the lock sound, and for now I will just play the one of them, whatever. So I need an audio player. Do I have here anything? No, of course not. Left connection. So this is whatever I have for the locking system. So now this will be audio, and this I will have audio player, stream player, called audio player. No, because maybe I need to have more than one sound, so let's call it lock sound. Lock sound. Lock sound will be something that we get in the ready function. As soon as it exists, it will grab the audio player. So lock sound is equal to get node of type audio stream player called lock sound player. It doesn't exist yet, so let's create this thing, copy here. This will be inside the hatch, so every hatch would have this, this sound. Let's create here audio stream player. So this will get the node, yes, so this needs to be child of that. This will be called lock sound player, and this will have the lock sound there. For now, let's just have one sound, So let's go to here. Oh, sorry, this is a little bit too loud. And let's export this. It kind of takes some time to start, so maybe I will cut a little bit the beginnings. Make sure. I like the textures, but the thing is, yeah, we need to fake it. Well, we can fake it a little bit. Doesn't need to be realistic. Okay, and let's export just this section. So file, export. Export, and this will be called lock 1. Yeah, this is the strong one. Maybe I can lock 1. Let's mute these tracks. See how it sounds. It's a little bit. Yeah. Let's export this one as lock 2. I can actually have all of them separated, and then in Godot have a script that, depending on the strength of the impact, it chooses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or all of them. And if it's a weak impact, it's finds 2 randomly and just use 2 randomly. Oh, I guess it could work that way, but for now it's just for testing. I will export like this, whatever. File, export. I will export another one. So if I in the mood, lock 2. If I'm in the mood, or lock 0. If I'm in the mood of programming that, I already have more than one sound. Save. Save. Yeah, I can save this. Okay, so locking player. Let's use the lock 1. The lock 1 goes to the sound player. And it goes to the ship effects. And we need to play it from script. So no autoplay, no looping, no nothing. Now in the script we just need to say lock sound. Don't remember the name I gave. Yeah, lock sound dot play. It's easy. Lock sound, where is this here? Lock sound dot play. Bam. When it locks, it does the sound. Let's test it. Play the game. So play, continue. Let's go directly here because I can do it faster. Yeah, it connects in the beginning by default. So yeah, it's already playing. Let's go back. Let's now go forward. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of nice. I like the sound for these visuals. It needs to be on. Oh, it doesn't need to be on because I can go with the red locking. The red edge, it will impact but not lock. So it's not when it locks, it's when it touches. We should have sound here. So let's change that. Not when it locks, but when touches, which is touch left. Could be inside one of the touching. Well, it actually needs to be inside of both. Because if it goes like this one needs to have sound and then it locks the other. If it goes like this, it needs to have sound and then locks the other. If it goes like this, we kind of have two sounds, but let's see what happens. Touch left and touch left. Oh yeah, no, undo. If other is lock, this is the lock sound, not the impact sound. Well, undo. The impact sound will be a different sound. The lock sound is the mechanism getting together. So yeah, let's keep the thing where it was. I don't remember where it was. Come on, undo maybe. Yep, save. This is when it locks. So if I have the thing not in auto lock, I will have the sound of touching. It will be a different sound, and then when it locks, it plays this sound. So where is this one? So let's do, yeah, unlock, touch, lock. Yeah. Every time I lock, I hear the mechanism locking. So I actually need to have an impact sound, a locking sound. So the impact will be the one that is going to be stronger or weaker. This one doesn't matter. And this should work with every locking edge. So because I put the sound in the edge, so let's test another edge just to make sure. I need to put more fuel. Let's do this edge over here. So if I touch, nothing happens. Okay. Now if I enable auto lock, it will do the sound. When it goes green, of course. Oh, I will lose the ship. It's rotating. Come on. Lock. Or maybe this is not a female locking device. Come on. Oh yes, it is. So it works with every edge. And that's it. But now we need more. We need the impact sound. It will not be in the etching sound. It will not be in the etch object. So this one is it's done. Maybe I will use the smaller sound. No, I kind of like this one. So the impact sound will be inside the ship because the colliders are here. This is a rigid body and this is the polygon that works with the rigid body. So this is the collisions and this is what it detects if the ship is colliding with something. So the sound needs to be here. Audio stream player, this is the humming sound. So let's change this name to ship background. Let's add another player. Audio stream player. And not inside, please. Okay, this will be impacts. Impacts will be a different story because if I go faster, it will be a bigger impact. If I go slower, it will be a weaker. Lol, what? What is the lol? Come on, tell me. Explain that lol over there. This needs to go. So the ship one, this ship one. Where is the rigid body? Oh, this is the rigid body. So when I detect impacts, I guess I don't detect impacts here. I'm just using the rigid body to have the physics for the movement and not detecting impacts. I will need impacts because if we go too fast, then the spaceship needs to be destroyed. Also, that's a future problem, destroying the spaceship, because it will depend on other assets where the spaceship is already broken and each asset needs to have its own UV mapping. I don't want to think about that right now because it will be like 1 month of work just to do that. At this point I just want to make sure I don't I don't have impacts here. I guess not. Sorry, really sorry. Let's go to Godot and see this. I need water. Hello. This new node is a rigid body 2D. It says it transmits a signal called body entered, body exit, body shaped enter, whatever. Inputs. Okay, so I will detect this body entered message and I will play the sound every time I entered something. So I touch something, I play the sound. So body entered. We need to play the sound and we need some kind of get input. process visuals, process movement. We need a function or a method just to do the sound. So I'm not sure if this needs to be public. This will be called play impact sounds. And I don't know if the message sends anything else. Let me check. It sends a note. Okay. So I need to listen to the node. So node other. I can kind of do something like if other is whatever, plays a different sound, but in this case all others will play the sound. So I guess I just need to have this here because that message will transmit this and it needs to land somewhere, but I will not use it. So it's kind of an empty variable at this point. So now on the I don't have, in the ready function I need to connect that message to my new method. So connect what? Connect this message, which is body entered. Yeah, it's here. Connect the signal, the name of the signal, to a callable. So comma, a new callable, and the callable needs two parameters, which is where is the callable? It's in this script, and it's called play impact sound. If I remember correctly, play impact sounds. Copy. I prefer to copy paste to make sure everything stays the same. So let's connect that message to this impact sound, which means every time it impacts, it will transmit that message and the connection will happen, and this will happen. So now that we have that, we can kind of, I need to also get the player impacts. So I also need to get the impacts player. Do I have a player here? I guess not. Oh, I should have, but I'm not seeing it. Audio. No audio. No audio. So let's go here. Let's create a variable audio stream player called impact sounds. Let's get that here. Impact sounds. Impact sounds strange. Impact sounds equals to get node. No, it's the same thing. Audio stream player called impacts. Impact sounds. Let's make the same impact sounds. Let's always keep the same names, so the reference is easy. Impact sounds. Copy, paste. Okay, so now we have a reference to the impact sounds player. It's connected, so he knows where it is. So now we just need to play it for now, and just for testing, let's just do .play and play the sound. Come on, impact sounds .play. And let's put one random sound inside and see what happens. So do I have here the sounds already? No. So let's go to this folder. Metal impact. Oh, this is not in WAV file. So let's go open that previous sounds. Let's open that previous live. So as you can see, these sounds have different strengths. So this is the weaker ones. This is the strong ones. And we can kind of have all of them. At this point I will just copy one of them. Export. Mono. Whatever, copy, export, and this will be impact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Impact 8. Save. Okay, so now I have here the impact 8, and this goes inside the impact sound player. And if I touch something, it will play. I believe it's just this. It's not playing. Let's print. Come on. Again, the fail. It's not playing. It didn't write bank. Oh, I need to clear all these prints. I don't remember where this was. Whatever. There's a trick here. I can search in all scripts like Godot.print and replace by / Godot.print. No more prints. And now we uncomment this one. But I guess it didn't print. So maybe ship is a rigid body. Body entered. Is correct, I guess. Can I copy the name? Ah, impact is not correct here. Save. But it doesn't, it's weird because it doesn't tell me that I tried to connect to a inexistent function. There's nothing here. Impact sounds, let me check. Play. Oh no, it was correct. Impact impact copy paste. Or maybe it wasn't. Anyway, let's see. Let's see if it plays the sound. Continue. So it's not playing because this thing is not being activated. We need to go to the internet. Let's go to Godot C#. Rigid body 2D body entered. And let's see what the docs say about this. Body entered. Where is body entered? Methods. No signals. Where are the signals? Oh, it's here. So signals, body enter, node body emitted when a collision with another physics body to the or tile map occurs. Requires contact monitor to be set true. Okay, maybe this is the problem. And max contacts reported to be set high enough to detect all the collisions. Okay. Tile maps are detected if the tile set as collision shipped to the. This is not a tile map, so not a problem. Requires contact monitor. Contact monitor is something that probably is inside the inspector. Ship contact monitor. It's here. Come on, save. Let's see if it works now. Bye bye. You will see the rest tomorrow during work. I know. Play. This one. Play. Or maybe everything needs to have the contact monitor, not just the one colliding, but also the target. So in that case, we need to go to not this one. I need to close all these windows. Slot screen. Go away, mission briefing, go away, menu, left panel, go away, ship UI, go away. It's this one. Okay, so the spaceship is this thing, I guess. Space station. Yes, undo. So this thing is a rigid body. Yes, it is. And probably also needs to have this thing that I don't remember the name. Contact monitor in the solver. Solver. So let's go again here. Solver. Contact monitor on. Let's see. If it works. Continue. Play. This is annoying. The space station. Contact monitor on. Save. Freeze mode kinematic. Emitted when a collision with another physics body today. All of them are physics body, I guess. That's not a new node. Physics body first, rigid body after, so yes. All of them are physics body. requires contact mode to be set to true, and max contacts reported. Oh, by default is 0. Where is this max contacts reported? Oh, come on. 10, whatever. Let's put 10 in everything. Spaceship. By default, this needs to be like active, not hidden. Not an hidden behavior. Play continue. Station approach. Play level. Come on. Why? Because I didn't press enter? Really? Save. F5. Godot, guys. If I'm writing something and I press F5 to play, it enters automatically. Haha! We have sound. We have sound. And we have sound and we have locking sound. So let's test both. Should be interesting to have no fuel for this maneuver. Crazy maneuver. So now the sound is too strong, so ignore that, but let's see if we have the impact and the locking. That's weird. Well, I know why that's happening, and I need to prevent that. Come on. Because the thing is like not touching but touching, and some frames it touches, the others doesn't touch, and the physics connection, the node that handles the connection, that is this hatch, this pin joint to the it's kind of, it has settings, so this cannot be 0. It needs to be something, and that's the problem. And I would like to have a node where internally it would pick up this shape and this shape and just redraw a new shape and act as only one rigid body, not two interconnected, but just one. I guess I can do it because I just need to go here. Let's say it's not easy, possible but not easy. I need to go to this collision polygon, pick up all these 32 points and join them together with all of this from this polygon that they are here. This has 136 points. So this is the shape of this spaceship. The other one is the shape of the spaceship. The other spaceship. So something that worked like internally. One is put a child of the other, and this one was like ignored, and this shape would be copied to a, how do I say, temporary, are you going down, temporary new shape. And when I do unconnect, it restores the original thing. I can do that. I guess I can do that. But it would be interesting to have a node that, like a fixed joint, that worked that way. It's like you touch and it's a new body, not no longer the previous two bodies. Because yeah, that's possible to do. I can do it, but yeah, you know, we already have here some joints. Physics body, let's remove this. Go to the joints, dampened, grooved, pin. We are missing the fixed joint. Like two objects became just one and can move as one with no dampening or whatever. But I must say, it's easier to make this work here on Godot, even if it doesn't work perfectly. So we have the impact sound that it's not actually playing as I would like. And we have the locking sound. Let's do this bigger level. See, yeah, of course. Let's do this more complex mission to see. Oh, let's turn on the music. Music, come here, music. And let's make those sounds. Ship effects. EQ 6 is enough. Can I edit this? Oh, come on, guys. Make a proper interface for this. This is not an equalization. At least make it vertical. Anyway, we need to cut. Oh, I don't want this. Delete. I want a parametric equalizer. Do I have here a parametric equalizer? I guess not. Filter maybe. High pass filter is a low pass filter. Band limiter, band filter, high pass, low pass. It's here. Around 20,000, 20,000, no, 2,000 maybe. Let's listen that in. Oh, come on, open recent. Let's listen to this in. Okay, so now let's add an equalizer to the master. And let's see, 2000 would be around here. More like 500. Okay, so 500 sounds better. Hold control. What does the rest? Amount of boost in the frequency range near the cutoff. Okay, I don't need that. Probably is this. Give a little bit of boost here to separate. I guess I don't need it. Probably, I'm saying probably, I'm not sure. So 0 boost. And decibels is how much it goes down, so all the way down. and this will affect all ship effect sounds. So the engines, the thruster, the engine, the thrusters, and the impact. Maybe it's too much, or this minus. Let's mute the music again. I cannot listen if it's just too low. What? If it's that, it just makes this is a audio effect field, right? This is a low pass, so lows stay, high is cut. Low pass. Maybe no, the engines goes here. Let me make sure that everything goes. Impact sounds goes to ship effects. Ship background goes to ship effects. Where are the engines? The engines are inside this whatever. This whatever goes to ship effects. Okay, everything goes to ship effects. Let's just remove this and see if it plays, or if there is a bug somewhere else. Yeah, it's playing. So is the effect that it doesn't work? -6 or 6. I don't know what this means. Decibels, yeah. But what decibels? The volume of everything? This is not playing correctly. Or maybe it is. I need to go deeper. So this needs to go like, let's go extreme to make sure we are listening to the effect. Yeah. The thing is, what are those decibel? What is this? What is that? So we go here to the documentation and we look for low pass Let's see, custom process, multi-pass processing, audio stream player, audio effects delay, audio effect low pass filter. Adds a low pass filter to the audio bus. Thank you. Okay. Cuts frequencies higher than the audio effects cutoff frequencies and allows lower frequencies to pass. Okay. Threshold frequency, this decibel. There is current no description for this property. Please help us by contributing. If I understand what the thing does, I would contribute. But normally decibels. Let's look at filtering. Could be this. The decibels on this low cut filter, or this low high cut or low pass, whatever. If I change the decibel, I can. If it's a low cut, I cannot change decibels. Gain is not allowed. Normally, low cut or high pass or whatever is just a frequency, because supposedly it cuts out everything. There's no regulation there's nothing to regulate how much it's not like these filters here. This filter, you can change the gain because you can just amplify or cut a little bit this frequency specifically. But when it's a cut, low cut or high cut, or low cut or high pass or low pass, depends on the name, but the same functions, you can just select the frequency because there's no attenuation here. It's a hard cut. If you want an attenuation, you don't use a low cut. You use this. This has gain, but this doesn't cut. It just puts the sound a little bit lower, but doesn't cut everything. So I don't understand what this setting here does. Anyway, it's working. So let's turn on the music. It's already turned on. Let's put a little bit stronger. And let's enjoy the thing a little bit. Okay, play. Unconnect. Go down. Oh, we cannot hear it. Oh yeah. Yes, we are hearing. This is a little bit too low. Yes, we can hear it. It's like in the background, as I wanted, because you are the astronaut inside the ship. Yeah, you will hear the impacts a lot. So let's go higher. So the mission on this level is to get that new model connected to the space station. And we are the tractor to do it. Let's see if all the sounds that we were programming are working properly. So connecting, touching and connecting. Okay, now let's push the thing. Those also have to do sound, to play sound. Yeah, this cannot happen. They are connected. Let's stabilize the thing and connect. And now I will do it differently. I will touch first and then connect later, instead of enable the auto lock mode. Oh, no fuel. Ah, come on. I died in the space. I died in space. I need to put more fuel so I can do it faster without worrying about where is station approach. Not this one. Where is the scenes, screens? Not screens. I need to give proper names to these levels. What's happening, microphone? First thrust, no. Lateral drift, no. Orbital turn, no. Rogue planet, orbital turn, no. No, this one doesn't exist yet. No. Where did I put them? Level test, no. Planet. Station block, no. Come on, where is the level? Oh, come on. They were already separated, that's why I was not finding them. So this one is the station approach or station expansion. Okay. So I need what? More fuel. So ship, fuel. Let's go like 100. For now, this is not the problem because the weight of the fuel is not affecting yet the physics. So I can test with 1 million of fuel. Let's try again. Okay. Now I can go faster because I don't need to worry about the fuel. Yeah, okay. I need to test first impact, then locking, but the impact is not working correctly. Okay, it's connected. So let's touch first and then lock later. Oh, the station is moving. connecting, no, touching, does the sound. Okay, let's connect. Connect. Yeah, it played the sound. So it's kind of working. And the impact is not working because of the way I'm joining the two elements together. It's kind. I will need to do something. Let's go paint again. So I need to do something like this. I have the spaceship. Oh, this will not work. Well, this will work in the locking only. And I have here the locking mechanism. When they touch, they actually are not touching perfectly, or they don't stay in contact. So they are kind of wobbling a little bit because of the way how the system works. What I can do is at the moment they connect, so they will be like very close together, sometimes touching, other times don't touching, and it will create that problem of having multiple sounds. One thing is to detect the speed, and if it's below some threshold, it doesn't play anything. I guess that's the best solution. So they are there. Other solution is to, as soon as I lock the edge, it creates a raycast from here to there. Or it could be shorter. And if the raycast is inside this other object, it doesn't play. So I need to actually separate a lot, or at least I need to be separated to contact again. And I can go around the problem of the connection node not be extremely perfect in terms of detecting if the thing is connecting or not. Why? Because of this pin joint object. I cannot go 0 here. That's a problem. So it moves a little bit. It has some kind of. So one body and another body are still two bodies, and they kind of move a little bit differently from each other. So they touch sometimes, and that's why it plays the bank sound that you can see many times, not just once. Yeah, but I guess that's an easy solution to. I will try very quickly the strength. So when I touch the thing, I have here this method that plays the sound. Can I detect the strength of the impact? Let's see. Let's go back. Rigid body today. Angular. Add, no. Apply, no. Getting, colliding bodies. Contact count. Set axis velocity. Well, the solution is to maybe get the ship and space station velocity and calculate the difference. And if it's like less than 0 point whatever, it doesn't do anything. Can I do it here? Other, I already have here the other object, so other. Godot.print. Let's see, other. What is this other? Other what? Other rigid body? Probably. But this is a node. Can I have a rigid body here? Rigid body today instead of other. Save. Let's see if we have bugs or if we have sound. If we have sound, it will be much easier. Yes, hello. This looks neat. It's a satellite repair game. No, it's not a repair game. It will be a game about chilling out with spaceships, basically. So you have like tiny missions where you need to do simple stuff, and then eventually have to solve the more complex problems. But yeah, I will play a little bit just for you to understand what it is. First mission, just learn how to go forward and how to stop. So you need to actually go back to stop. So this first few levels is to teach you how to go forward, sideways, and rotating. This kind of rotating, I cannot do it right now. Because, oh yeah, that's another bug to solve. Let's start again. So those first levels are just to teach you how to use the machine, and then eventually you will have this. This is the first level where you kind of have full control, and you just need to reach that. So the briefing for this is arrive at the space station and dock to it. And we can kind of do stuff like that. So I'm thinking about having like these random missions where you just play around with gravity and physics a little bit, but this is not a simulator. So, and eventually having in between of these kind of simple missions something that tells us the story of space exploration. So why not having the moon landing on this, you know, or other things like that, but not all of the missions being like historical missions, you know. So once in a while you have something that really happened. That could be interesting. But yeah, the graphics will be hand drawn. This is hand drawn, like paper. I don't have here anything, I guess. Well, I actually have. So this was one of the first, if not the last. This is painted and drawn in paper and painted with watercolor. But it will be a mix thing, because if you notice, the spaceship has shadows, so I cannot paint it with the shadows already there. I need to have like a UV map, so when I rotate the light changes. It's not easy. This light is very simple, just has 3 or 4 steps. It was just for testing. Yeah, but I would like to have the thing to look like 3D when it's not. It's not a very easy solution. Well, it's easy, but it takes a lot of time to do it. So right now I was solving the sound problem, and I was trying to implement some tests. And what I was doing at this point was seeing. Let's remove the music right now. What I was doing was to mute music. How long have you been working in Godot? Since the Unity thing, you know? Unity dropped the bomb and I dropped Unity. So since September, I guess. But I already did this game in Unity, so you can actually play a first version of the game. It's available online. If you go on itch.io, you can play my first attempt on this concept. Free return trajectory. It's here. So you can actually play it. It works on the browser. I unpublished when Unity dropped the bomb, but then I republish it when they roll back with the previous Unity version. So yeah, you can play, but this version stays like this forever. It will die like this. I'm redoing the game in Godot now. So no music now. Let's listen, because what I was testing is if I can detect collisions. Collision is already been detected, so but the signal sends a node. I want to see if I can get the rigid body directly. If I can, much easier work. If not, I need to find a way of tricking the system. So let's go against the spaceship to see if we have sound of an impact. Could be this one. I don't have sound. Why? Oh, because the computer is muted. Okay, I have sound. I have sound. This is actually very interesting, because if I can detect the rigid body directly, I can calculate the velocity of both objects and see if the sound has to be played or not. I think, like everyone, switched to Godot when Unity decided to be dumb. Honestly, FOSS is a much better solution compared to Unreal Engine and Unity. And I will check out your game too. Thank you. I went Godot because it's open source. You know, Unreal Engine could have ideas from Unity, and I don't want to invest time. I don't do this professionally, so this is a hobby, and I don't want to invest my already small free time to learn a tool that in 1 year or 2 I cannot use it anymore because they remember, and they had a great idea of destroying the community like Unity. So I went, my thing is, all softwares I use at this point in this computer, I only have perpetual license softwares or free open source, not subscriptions, nothing. So I have Live, for example, for sound. This license is forever. Yeah, they will update the software eventually, but this will work forever. I actually have the previous one. This one was an update version. I have a previous version in another computer. Both work at the same time. So I have 11 and I have 12. I use Blackmagic Resolve, which is also a perpetual license if you are not using the free version. So yeah, we need to fight for that. So coming back to, I need water again. Coming back to the script, I need to detect more than one. When they are connected, they kind of wobble a little bit and they make multiple impact sounds. So I need to detect both speeds, and if they are below something, it doesn't play. So other here is the rigid body of the station or whatever object you impact with. And maybe I can just have, let's print other dot speed. We don't have speed. I don't know. I need to check the documentation. Not this one. Not this one. Rigid body. Okay, rigid body. We have here, I'm in the rigid body. Yes. Axis velocity, maybe. I need to get both speeds. Exactly. And the developers need a good engine that won't shit them. And I agree with using FOSS and one-time licensed software, which is what I do as well. Blender, yes, I also use Blender, of course, and GIMP and PaintNet, and I also have the Affinity Suite, also perpetual license. And Blender is a great example of great free software. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well. So. Oh, and the thing for me, it was even harder to learn Godot in like 1 week because for my classes I used Unity, and I teach Unity like it's the same thing every year. So I recorded my classes at the COVID time, and I just used those videos to, okay, students, look these videos and do the copy paste the thing, and then you start to ask questions when you have questions about what you are doing. And I had everything ready. The year was about to start and Unity dropped the bomb, and I was like, oh, come on, I need to redo the entire tutorials because I will not teach my students a tool that they cannot use, at least by themselves. If they work to a company that uses Unity, yeah, that's not their problem. But if they want to make games, because it's an art course, if they want to make games, why not having a tool that they can actually use, you know? So I felt like, yeah, I can use the same tutorials, I can use the same lessons, and I cannot tell them, and I don't really care, but I would not feel like very honest about it. And yeah, I had like 1 week, 2 weeks. The first tutorial is just how to install the tools and get the things ready. So the first class was like, okay, I have 15 days to at least try to understand the mechanic, yeah, to do the first tutorial, and we learn as we go. And yes, so it was an adventure, a big adventure for me. But at the same time, changing the engine gave me something really, really good, which is now I really understand what is engine, what is C#, and what is algorithm. Yeah. Yes, it was something that it clicked as soon as I finished the game in Godot. It clicked. I was like, okay, now I understand much more than I wouldn't understand before, because I actually need to do the same things in a different environment, and I don't know how. The brain just clicked, and okay, if I need to write some code, I just write it, or at least I go immediately to the place where I need to learn about it, and it's much easier now. And I believe Godot is simpler than Unity, less complicated, so I actually prefer this one. My games is like low budget 3D or 2D games, so I don't really need Unreal Engine or or Unity, so I'm comfortable with this. Very comfortable. Going back to here, to my problem. Apply forces. Nice. I want to read forces. How do I read them? I guess I don't need to do much. Where is the spaceship rigid body? I have here, this is called what? Speed, linear speed. Yeah, probably just that. Let's try linear speed. Oh, it's linear velocity. And this is what was, I was telling, you know, I just understand where the things are now. I go there directly. Linear velocity is what? Is a vector 2. Yeah, let's just print this and see what happens. I work with Roblox Studio, so I'm not considering an independent game developer. However, I am learning Godot as we speak, actually. But maybe Unity dropping the bomb was a good thing for you in your case. Yeah, for me and for many people, I guess. For me, for many people, because they actually create, by doing that, they create another tool. Yeah? Godot already existed, but now with many people changing to Godot and also investors putting money on Godot, it will grow. Let's say in 5 years, maybe it's already there, competing with Unity. And if Unity doesn't change the policy, well, they will disappear. That's my opinion, but let's see what happens. Stock market is crappy. Yeah, it's there's no infinite money, and when you reach a point where you actually need to pay back the investors and you need to fire people, and you know, you reach to a point of destruction. So yeah, it's the point where they are. It's a shame because Unity is actually a good tool and I really like, but well. So let's print linear velocity of other, and let's print our linear velocity. So let's go other, and let's do the same thing for us as linear velocity. So let's compare both numbers and see if they are actually very different, if we can calculate something with them or not. Play. First I will try to just move a little bit around without moving too much. See what happens. Continue, space station, expansion. So we are in the same place. We touched a little bit. Yeah, these are locked. Yeah, see? Can you hear the sound? So you shouldn't be playing. So let's go down and let's compare. 8.44. This cannot be so different. I don't understand why these are so different. Should be the same. Why we are moving 25, or maybe a difference of 20 is nothing. Let's go against the ship a lot and see what happens. With a lot of speed and see what happens if we have a big difference, because maybe 20-40 is inside the the threshold we need to detect. So let's go back a lot Let's gain some speed. Yeah, 156 to 1. Yeah, okay. So maybe a speed of 20 is the threshold. 20 something. Okay, so let's do that. We need two variables, float ship velocity is equal to linear velocity dot what? How to transform a vector into a float length. Yeah, this needs to be positive or negative, whatever. It needs to be absolute. So let's math this thing out. Math.abs. Whoop. Done. Ohm, copy and enter paste. And this will be other velocity will be equal to other. So now we can compare these two. And if ship velocity minus other velocity, this could be a number positive or negative. So let's go absolute with this. Math f.abs. If this number is higher than, let's say, 50, it will play the sound. If it's not, it doesn't play. And this, yeah, we can put this inside also. So we print, if it plays, it prints. And we can adjust this number later. This is just for testing. So let's see if it works. Play, continue, station approach, station expansion, play. So let's connect slowly. Yeah, it's working. Now we don't have multiple sounds. Let's restart. Let's test with the other machine, with the other vehicle over there. So touching sound. Oh, it didn't play now. Okay. Maybe the threshold is too high. Let's enable the locking sound. I guess I cannot finish this level anymore. Come on, lock. Okay, it's locked. Or maybe I can finish the level. Let's go back a little bit. No, it's rotating too much right now. Oh, interesting. Those ships shouldn't be playing the sound. Yeah, so the threshold, this happens because there's no fixed joint. I need to do the thing I explained before, but it will be a lot of work. Anyway, it's kind of solved the problem. Well, I have to go. Yes, I also have to go. But I am subscribed to you, so I will see you later. Have a good stream and good luck. Thank you. I will stream, well, 2 hours and 37. Yeah. I'd start normally at 10 in London, Lisbon, Portugal. So, and for about 1 hour today. I went 2 hours and a half. Nice. Anyway, this is kind of working. I will play just a little bit before I shut down the stream with music and with sound to see if everything sounds more or less correct. And tomorrow probably I will try to add other sounds, the communication sounds between Earth and spaceship and whatever, to add more textures and to more context to the thing. I want some kind of voices in the background. We don't need to understand what they are saying. It's just like communicating, beep, you know, something like that, and see how it works, because I guess it's nice to have those textures. I will play 2 missions, the last 2 missions, with sound and music, and see how we are. It's interesting, if I come from the menu to here, the menu music stays here. But if I go to the level, from the level to this menu, it stays the music of the level. Enable auto lock. We can kind of have these sentences, but with radio sounding, you know, approaching spaceship. 10 meters, 5 meters, 3, 2, 1, locking. Something like this would be interesting. Why this one? I don't want this one. I want this one. Oh, I moved the thing. Don't move the thing. Because they are already aligned, you know, this is the 4th level, so it's easy. If I move the station, it will be extremely difficult to realign them. Not impossible, but they start to move, they go out of the screen, and then, well, no more spaceships. Enable auto locking. And the music is kind of interesting. Gives the feeling of chill space. No aliens, no asteroids. We are just doing the thing. Of course there will be stuff. We cannot go faster because they don't lock if we go too fast. Come on. Lock, okay, it's locked. Let's stabilize the thing. I have the speeds there in the right. 0. Around 0. Okay, unlock. And let's return to the parking spot. I waste 20 of fuel. That's impossible. The mission is 15 only, but I had a little bit more just for testing. But 15 is kind of super hard to finish. Possible, but super hard. It takes a lot of time because you need to go extremely slow. Okay. The background, the stars moving, it's really difficult because you kind of think you are moving when you are not, and you go too far. Okay, let's connect and finish this. Connected. So, I hope you enjoy. Tomorrow, voices. Okay, so yeah, see you in the future.